We had a double spinning back fist KO at UFC 308. It was the first fight of the main card, and I was very surprised to hear the announcers and many people I've talked to since going, wow, I didn't even know about that technique. Like, I never thought of training it. And the reason it's interesting to me is back in my amateur career, I had a coach who was innovative. He was always trying new things. Never just being like, okay, we're a Muay Thai gym or a kickboxing gym or a karate gym, mix it all. And we used to train this all the time. It was very normal for us to call like double jab, spinning back fist. But I want to go through some of the positives of this and some of the areas to be concerned. First, I want to remind everybody that I have a special limited edition fightwear run happening right now, pre-orders only, and in about a week, shutting down, not going to be available anymore. So check out the link below and grab some strike ready Varga gear, me tossing that flying knee in the air. So what we are talking about is coming from the spinning back fist. Now, very often when somebody finishes a spinning back fist, there's one of two ways that we can follow up. We either go right through or we hit and rechamber right back out. Obviously, following through, if you're somebody who whips through at full power, it's unlikely that you're going to be following up. But if you happen to have more of a controlled spinning back fist, very similar to a spinning side kick, right? I can either hit and pull, or I can aim right through. And if I miss, I'm just going to launch it. So instead of aiming to launch it, which I often do, we aim more for like, bam. If you do that style, you can very easily from here unwind the body and come with a second. When is this most likely to work? When your opponent stands there, they block the first shot and they go, oh, the guy's within range, and they start to go for their counter. And the other hand is not up. If they're in a nice Dutch guard and they block one, they're going to block the other one, almost certainly. But when they're going for that counter, that is going to open things up for you. The flip side of this is if you hang out here too long and you happen to get cracked right now, you're exposing your back for a prolonged period of time. And that, I do believe, is a danger. That is why I have trained it before, but you have not seen me execute it in fights. It would be kind of the equivalent of me thinking, okay, I'm going to come from here and then to there. It does work. It is possible, but I like to stay locked in on my opponent for as long as possible. And spinning techniques, well, they're usually quite safe. Doing two in a row, I feel, adds to the danger. But this one was done so great. After the first spinning back fist, there was a bit of a lean. Kind of hit, leaned a little bit out of the way, a little bit safer, and then back up for the second. Now, I want to note that we all call them spinning back fists, but do not throw like this. This is your traditional back fist. We're actually spinning with the hammer fist. So we're going to call this anything. It should really be, he landed two double spinning back fists, or hammer fists for the KO. Double spinning hammer fists. That's what I would call it. But I love seeing creative moves. I love seeing people execute things which we don't normally train. And if you decide to add this in, very simply just hold for your partner, spinning back fist to spinning back fist. Take a little extra step back. Right? Double jab, spinning back fist, just give them a little more room, because there's a good likelihood after one, you're going to close in just a little bit tighter because this leg is naturally in front. 1 to 2. Look at, I'm almost up at the elbow, but back here, I'm right on that hammer fist. Play around with this. I think it's something you could have fun with, but you have to be very careful, because there's a chance after the second one, if the person rushes you, that you're going to end up throwing a spinning elbow. And we don't want to do that to our sparring partners. So have fun with this. Play around with it on the bag. 1, 2. And pad work is fine. Sparring, extra caution, please.